a discussion that we need to review the Constitution in terms of the allocation that goes to counties. Is the 15% minimum the threshold, in your opinion, should it go higher or should it be at the prerogative of the executive?
It would definitely ought to go higher for several reasons. One is the rate of inflation. Okay. You see, a shilling that was 1 shilling in 2015 is not 1 shilling in 2024. A shilling loses value. So you ought to be increasing allocation of money to the counties to beat inflation. Secondly, there has been several laws that have been passed by the National Assembly which have impacted our payroll. And payrolls tends to be the largest components of our county budget. So, for instance, the National Assembly introduced a housing levy. They're also proposing to increase contribution to social health authority. All that then means our wage bill has been expanding, and therefore we need funds to cover that. Okay. Plus also, whatever we do to support the people at the local level, the demands keep on increasing. And that then means we need to ensure the resources coming from Nairobi, they need to expand simultaneously.
Do you think what would be the stalled cogs of the wheel in terms of trying to persuade the executive that indeed, whereas it is at 15%, this amount can go higher?
Yes, that's a constant conversation between the Council of Governors. Yeah. And I believe that there'll be a conversation as we elect new leaders into CUG on 7th of October.
Okay. Yes. Will you be fronting yourself for any seat in the CUG?
Yes, I have lodged my documents to seek to be the vice chairman of CUG. But this is more of service delivery. It's not something that ought to be contentious. And therefore, I leave it to my colleagues to see whether I can deliver that position. If I can't, it's okay. I think each governor who is currently serving is as competent as any other governor.
The people who have argued, the COG is a body that exists, in its entirety, yes, but, it has been argued in terms of its efficacy and advocacy in trying to, push for service delivery in the counties. What exactly, would be your defense in the establishment of this COG?
I think COG has done a good job so far in terms of pushing for devolution, but more can be done, particularly in embedding into a law. I think time has come for us to have a COG Act, which will definitely define and expand the role of COG. Yes.
Okay, and when you go for the vice chair position, what would be your key, itemization that you'd want to advocate for?
Remember, vice is a deputy of the chair. So I think best case scenario is to be subservient to whoever becomes the chair. And I don't think it is fair to appear as if you have your own agenda per se that departs to the vision of whoever becomes the chair.
The chair.
So I would propose we leave it at that as we wait to see whoever becomes the chair, what will be his or her core vision for the CUG.
Okay.